Man, she ain't got a backstory or nothing. She's got amnesia.
Oh, you know what I need before we can start, actually, unless it's too late. Chris didn't give me a token yet.
You're recording, so I guess we'll have some extra filler at the beginning.
All right. Well, Chris didn't give me a picture to put on his token yet.
No.
What the fuck?
Did you get a kit and a feat?
I took a feat. I didn't get a kit. I took a regular background.
Well, you took the genie's vessel, so I would probably recommend the Shire kit. Cat, what are you doing?
Capture from Roll20 isn't working again for me, so it's just the Roll20 screen. And our voices, obviously.
Yeah.
So you just mean our characters, our
It's
faces
not picking
aren't
up
there?
the audio from Roll20?
It's picking up the audio from Roll20.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying that I couldn't capture this channel, our faces.
Oh, it's fine. No one needs to see our faces. Right, well, Chris needs to get on that, but in the meantime, we are beginning our adventure in Al Qadim in the Pearl Cities. The Pearl Cities are located... let's draw a little circle here. They are right here.
You need to bring us over to the map.
Oh, yeah, good point. Thank you for that. The Pearl Cities are down here. They are called the Pearl Cities because they are some of the wealthiest cities on the continent of Zakhara. Let me find that little section here so I can give you just a touch of information about it. Now, the capital is this big building over here above the Golden Gulf that is Huzuz. That is not part of the Pearl Cities. They line the western coast of the southern Golden Gulf and the northern Crowded Sea. Cities of the Pearl, or the Pearl Cities, they are among the wealthiest cities in Zakhara. Only 2 of them actually produce pearls, but all of them deal with jewelry, luxury goods, and items such as frankincense, spices, exotic woods, fish, and coffee. Though many would not consider coffee a luxury, but more of a necessity, it says in this book. And I agree.
Yep. Most of us can attest to that.
Yes.
I'll just drink my tea and...
Yeah, the northernmost city of the Pearl, just outside of the circle that I dropped here, so I'll move it like that. I think it's more like this. Top one is Tajar, the city of commerce. Here on the coastline, we have Sikak, the city of coin. City of multitudes. This is Ghana, the city of riches. And way over here by itself, we have Ajaib, the city of wonders. We begin our adventure with our party, who is already a party because I'm not going to deal with all the complicated messiness of getting together. You are pulling into the port of Tajar, up here at the top. Not your own ship, at least not yet. For whatever reason, the pirate has been landlocked for the recent future. And, you know, why don't we assume that you're trying to save up for your own ship? Because that could be fun.
I chose the wrong background.
What'd you choose for background? Sailor?
I did sailor.
That's fine.
Okay.
I think pirate is just an alternate.
Yeah, it's just an alternate
version of the sailor.
Okay, good.
Yep.
I am still a pirate.
I mean, right now you're a sailor, but you aspire to be a pirate.
Yeah! Perfect. That works. Great.
It's good to have goals.
Yes. Well, as you arrive in the city of Tajar, and you are unloading your meager equipment, do you have anything unusual for equipment? Anyone? Or did you just
No.
go with the standard stuff?
Standard class equipment.
How many
Same.
of you have spare change?
I have 5 gold.
I have
Okay.
10 gold.
You say gold, but you mean dinar.
I have
Sure.
10 dinar.
10 dinar, dirhams or silvers, and bits or coins, coppers.
I'm not gonna remember that.
Well, when all the NPCs always reference dinars and dirhams, eventually it'll get drilled in. Well, not with the frequency we play, but I didn't have to look it up. We used to use it, play so often, I have it memorized. But while you are unloading your stuff, a gregarious and outspoken human, portly fellow wanders up toward you, and he says, "Greetings, travelers! Welcome to Tajar. It looks like you could use a shave and a haircut, perhaps." He unrolls this little leather strap, flips it along the ground, and you see a bunch of pairs of scissors and razors and little.
Move along,
Just-
charlatan. This is my part.
Oh.
This is my group.
What are you? Oh, a fellow barber, I see. Perhaps you would care to have a little wager?
What kind of wager?
We can pit your skills against mine. Whoever does the best haircut wins. Either way, I get paid. And he kind of winks.
What's the actual wager? What does the winner win?
Depends on how much dinar we put on it. I'm willing to put in 10 dinar.
I only have 10 dinar.
No.
I'll spot you 5 if you're willing to do the challenge. Not on me.
We would.
I was
need
going to
someone-
suggest on you.
Do you see how short this hair is? It's not getting any shorter.
How
But
about
it could
this?
be styled somewhat.
I do your hair, you do mine. He points at you, Jamie. And then they can judge. Yes?
I suppose.
Then it is agreed. Come to my shop. It will be wonderful. He rolls up his little kit. And he leads you down some of the streets, and you're carrying your duffel bags, whatever, behind you. As he leads you to a small, little sand-walled shack at the side of a larger bazaar, and really all it has in it is a single chair and a table to lay out the kit. And he says, "I will allow you to go first." And he kind of gets himself comfortable in the chair. Now, that would be a tool proficiency,
Yep.
right? Did they give you a
Yep.
toolkit?
Healing kit.
Healing kit. Yeah. So why don't you give me a healing kit roll with your dexterity as your stat?
This is going to be horrible.
That's horrible to you? That was amazing.
Ooh. So what do you do to his hair?
Uh,
He's got a decent amount of hair, like shoulder length. Maybe a little balding in the front.
I give him a mullet.
I was gonna say comb over. But
I give him
Alright.
a mullet, and then I trim his beard so that he just has a little soul patch.
Okay. Now, he has a +3, so I'm just going to roll a d20.
he's a combination of an 80s and a 90s
Oh,
stereotype.
wow. Okay. So you do his hair, he looks in the mirror at it,
Fuck, I'm bald, aren't I?
and then he as you sit down in the chair and he begins to trim your hair, he says, "Did I ever tell you? Of course I haven't. I just met you. Have you heard the tale of Jabir the money changer?" And he's just doing your hair as he's chatting, and he's looking at all of you as he's saying this. And
No.
judging by your blank looks, I would say you have not. Well, it is a sad tale of Jabir. He was a notoriously tight-fisted money changer from here in Tajar. And he was so miserable that he decided not to divide his inheritance between his two sons, but rather be buried with it in the deserts. His sons, they were just full of rage and anger. Work hard and you would be rewarded as you are due, he used to tell them. And he watched as they paid him no heed to his words. So instead, he maintained strict control over the finances until the day he died. His sons have been digging and hunting through the deserts for the last 2 years to find him. But they don't know where to look, you see. Anyway, there you go. And, yeah, he's kind of... It's lopsided on one side. He kind of looks at it, and he doesn't even need these two to say, "Oh, yes, I've made a mistake, haven't I?
Yes. Perhaps
I
you
guess
should speak when you are cutting hair.
I guess I'm out 10 gold. That is not good. I know. Perhaps I can make it up to you, and you can in turn make it up to me? If you are interested, I have a lead on where Jabir's tomb is. If you, brave adventurers as you are, could retrieve some of his lost wealth, then you could perhaps pay me back the 42 dinar that he owes me.
Why would we pay you back when you just fucked up his hair so bad?
Because I gave you 10 gold for that. I gave you 10 dinar for that. I lost
You
the
gave
bet.
us 10
I
dinar
admit.
to mess up his hair.
It'll grow back.
As soon as we get to an...
It is said there are hundreds of dinar in his tomb.
As soon as we make
If you
camp,
would
I'm
give it.
fixing it.
Treasure!
How do we know that you're on the level?
Make an insight check.
That's not bad.
Well,
That's not good.
he's hard to
never
read.
roll.
You can't really tell. I mean, you can take him at his word, because that's about all you've got.
I'm going to say, yeah, we'll definitely pay you back, for sure.
I don't request any money for what I did to his hair, obviously. I'm more interested in the money that Jabir owed me,
And why did he owe you money?
because he had a lot of hair.
Oh, why don't you
And he
take
was-
payment up front?
He was very stingy, and he had a way with words, and I guess I was taken for a ride, so to speak.
Oh,
How
you'll
reliable is this?
You'll get what you deserve. And I'm looking at the terrible haircut.
It just needs a little shaping.
He says, if you will meet me tonight at the Golden Oasis, I will introduce you to a friend of mine who was on the funeral crew that buried Jabir and knows where the tomb is.
And how much wealth did this Jabir have?
It is said to be in the hundreds of dinar.
Ooh, hundreds.
I like treasure.
And actually, when he said 42, he didn't say dinar, he said dirham, so it's actually silver. So he's owed 4 gold and 2
Oh,
silver
okay.
from this guy.
Okay,
Yeah, I know, I misspoke it.
that makes it a lot better.
Yeah.
Fine.
Then I will tell you how to get to the Golden Oasis. He kind of gestures in a direction. And he gives you a time. He says just after sundown, and gives you the run of the city. Do what you want, which is not much. Probably see the sights, find a place to stay. I'll wave away that worry. And we come to the evening at the Golden Oasis as you enter the front of this little establishment. see him. He's hard to miss. And he waves you over to a bench. It's more like the floor seating, the carpets on the floor, and all that kind of layout with a small little coffee table in the middle. And seated next to him is a dwarf. And the dwarf looks to be... he has resting bitch face.
Oh, they all?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is that a racial ability?
It's a dwarf thing. That's where resting bitch face came from.
He
Jeez.
he says, "Friends, it is good to see you have come. Have a seat. Allow me to introduce you to my friend Abdallah. He is an acolyte of Jauhar, which is one of the priesthoods." Abdallah just kind of looks at you and he says, I don't know.
If you ever want a real haircut, let me know. And I shake his hand.
he begrudgingly shakes your hand and takes the statement to be funny. And he kind of looks at wow, I forgot his name already. Yakub is the name of the barber. So Yakub, and he says, he's got your number, Yakub. Anyway, I was told that you want to know where Jabir is buried.
Yakub wants to know, so we can go get the treasure.
If I tell you...
What, he owe you money too?
I would appreciate 10 dinar for the job, because I was not suitably compensated for the burial.
Are you coming with us?
I was not planning on it.
Who
For
else
10
does this
dinar.
guy owe money to?
For 10 dinar, I'd say you're coming with us.
I did not make a step block for this guy. He could come with you, but it makes him cannon fodder.
It said it like it's a bad thing.
More the better.
We don't have to pay him.
Yeah. No, he denies. It's like I have jobs to do here. I am a priest. I have to handle the priesthoods. I had a break for food. Here I am. You agree to give me up front 10 dinar, and I will tell you where the tomb is.
Wow,
Wait,
you guys are freaking
was
scam
there-
artists. Alright, I will take out 5 dinar and put that
Okay.
on the table.
That's all you have.
No, I have 10.
No,
I didn't put it. We
I didn't
didn't
pay you
no,
back.
no. I didn't
Well, you
pay at
got-
all. We didn't. You did the competition first before money was
Yeah.
exchanged. You fucker.
I thought you were giving me 5 for the competition.
No. I was, but you didn't. They didn't pool it and then divvy it out.
Right, because I scooped it up.
No, because I didn't take it out. See, we're already fighting like an old married couple.
How does gold translate to dinar?
It's
One for
worth
one.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, we're fighting.
I'll throw in
Dinar.
2 dinar since I only have 5 to begin with.
You know, hobbits would love it here. There's so much dinar. Thank you.
Oh.
This,
Second dinar.
Cause dinar.
oh,
Every time we say dinar, I'm just thinking dinner.
okay.
It's a stupid joke. I'm sorry.
No, I'm not oblivious.
That's my damn hat. There we go. So while you're talking, you are fed a sumptuous meal: passion fruit,
Shawarma?
simple rice, braised partridges, a roasted pork with cardamom. And the whole time the dwarf is complaining about how bad the food is, how much he's overworked, how much he hates the mountains, how much he hates the desert, how much he hates water. He's just a grouch.
So he
After
likes
the meal-
grass.
Oh,
After the meal,
I'll pay you 10 dinar to eat somewhere else.
at the end of the meal, when the waiter comes with the check for 1 dinar, which is not bad for all this food, Yakub and Abdallah kind of just look at him blankly.
Don't fucking. We're already giving you 10 dinar. I'm not paying for your food too.
Make a persuasion roll.
Ugh.
Listen, I don't have enough. I'm sorry.
You would have if you didn't lose earlier.
Yeah, good point.
You invite people to dinner and then expect them to pay for it.
You sound like a woman.
This gentleman apparently does not have the presence or station for such things.
My apologies, but it is true. Did you hand over gold?
Yeah, I handed over.
All right. The server leaves, bows graciously, and steps away. And then Abdallah pulls out a map. The map itself is like a professionally printed map, but he pulls out a big stick of charcoal and he draws a circle and he says, "It's here." And he hands you this map. You are up here in Tajar, and the dot is Jabir's tomb.
Can you confirm there was actually treasure with him when he was buried?
He was buried with a few large casks of items. I did not get a chance to look inside.
Why was he buried way out there?
To hide him from his sons. He
Are
was a
his sons
stingy,
still alive?
miserly... They are. Probably in those very mountains hunting for the treasure. They are fools. They're not worthy of his money anyway.
And
I
we
agree.
are by stealing it?
I don't like seeing good dinar go to waste.
No. It's not theft if we need it.
See?
Ah, you remember that.
He can't use it anymore anyway.
Agreed.
Exactly.
We must
Exactly.
keep it in circulation.
Suppose I can't argue with that.
It's not doing him any good. He's dead.
Pirateering, grave robbing. What's the difference? How far away is it, like, time-wise?
About 50 miles, so 2 days.
2 days, okay.
Through the desert.
Is there any bad guys, like, danger we should know about?
Just
Creatures,
the usual desert
people.
creatures.
Oh, wonderful.
When you find that first ridge of mountains, go that way. You should find it soon. Much of the area is well patrolled by Tajar, so you shouldn't run into too much, at least until you cross the river. Which is this.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was a road.
Yeah, I thought it was a road too.
I'm not even sure.
It doesn't. It crisscrosses
what it
several
does-
rivers.
Right, the description is that after the river, it's heavily patrolled.
You know
up
what it
until the
is?
river.
That's a contour line.
Yeah, that might be it too. Yeah, because it does loop back around.
Hmm.
Yep.
Convenient, it's right where the river is.
Well, it's the river valley, so I guess it's probably where it starts to slope upwards. After the grasslands there, when you get into the deserts proper.
What time is it now? Nate, it's
Evening.
late at night.
It's
Alright,
just
so
after
we should
sundown, yeah.
leave tomorrow.
It's a good. And it was good having business with you. Abdallah takes his 10 gold and you'll never see him again. Yaqub says, you remember where my shop is for my 42 dirham, yes?
Yeah, we'll see how our memory is when we get back.
I will hold you to your word.
Oh, I'll remember you.
You can't
May
even hold
faith-
scissors to hair.
May faith shine upon you, despite your cruel words.
Oh,
And then they will take their leave of you. Now, you would know that you need at least a gallon of water per day, because it gets hot out in the desert. I assume that everyone has a water skin.
yes.
But Chris has a picture now. I can get his token made real quick. Ooh, that guy's creepy looking.
Jesus.
Do you have dark vision, Chris?
Hold on. I don't know. It doesn't say. Probably not.
Okay. Yeah, if it doesn't say, then you don't. Kind of like a Keanu Reeves looking guy. Do you have a border you like a color you want for your stamp?
How about orange?
I gave Brian orange. You want orange too?
Teal.
Ooh,
What's the
Small.
color code for teal?
that's kind of bluish, right? Or is that more greenish?
It's
In the middle.
like in the middle.
I mean, the hex code. What's the hex code for teal?
Good question. No idea.
008080.
Wow, it's very green when I put that in.
It's more green than blue. It's named after I just read, so we'll see. The color around the eye of a teal bird.
Oh, okay,
Alright,
I got it.
so-
There we go.
We need to buy some more water skins. Is that what you're telling us?
I am recommending it. But how much is a water skin? Unless you can find water. If you have survival, you might be able to find water.
No.
I have survival, and I'm made of water.
Oh yeah.
I will just drink
Most
her.
people are made
No,
of
no,
water.
that's not what I meant. No,
I like where this
Alright.
idea is going.
no.
It's 2 silver for a water skin, so
How much water fits in a water skin?
I'm gonna say a gallon. It's probably not accurate, but I'm gonna
was
say you
gonna
need
say,
one
the
water skin
description
worth a
said-
day.
4 pints. They're just supersized.
Yeah, they're supersized water skins.
Water skins of holding. We gotta get one of those jugs that Mother has.
Oh yeah.
Mayonnaise.
Why?
All right, I'll buy 2 water skins, I guess. That way I'll have an extra. Oh no, we're gonna have to. Because we're gonna have to make the trip back too.
Mhm.
Mine's at 5.
Yeah, I'll buy
Okay.
5 water skins.
They're 2 silver apiece.
Oh wait, no, I'm dumb. 2 silver, 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I only have 1. I will also buy 5. Because that would make 1
One gold.
dinar.
Yep.
Okay. Alright, so now I have 6. So that covers 3 days. Okay, so I should have 2 long swords because I did longsword twice.
If you dual wield longswords, you can't. I think.
I was gonna say, I don't think I can. I chose it as, I forget what the other option was. It was a long sword or something else. So I have a longbow, a long sword, and a light crossbow.
Okay.
But
Yeah, that's not bad.
yeah, so I have a lot of weapons.
I ended up with 3 daggers. And a short bow, which I don't need.
And for style, your longsword is curved.
Yeah. That's what I figured, something like that.
It's like a large scimitar.
Yes.
Like these here.
Probably change that short bow to another dagger.
All right, so
Go
you get
find
some
somewhere to
sleep.
trade it.
You
Sorry.
go shopping. The bazaars are open pretty late because usually in the midday hours they shut down because it's too hot. So you can shop for your water skins and whatnot after dinner, and
How
then
much
go to
will we
the
get for short bow?
short bow. Did you accidentally buy a short bow? Or you
Yeah, I
don't
took
want
a
it?
short bow. Probably shouldn't have. I wasn't thinking about it.
Well, if you want to refund yourself, you can take the 25 gold back.
All right, cool.
That's a lot for a short bow. Wow.
It was
Just-
one of the standard
Yeah,
options.
that's fine. All right, and who's your survival character?
I am trained in survival.
And you have navigations tools, right?
Yes, I do. I'm proficient in navigator's tools.
Which is technically for the water, but it can help you on land too.
True,
Why it
but
wouldn't be able
as
to.
for I have it with astrology as well, so I would mapping the stars in the sky versus mapping a map. But
Right.
unless anyone else wants to try and find it,
Well, because you have the tool proficiency and the skill, I'm going to say heading south is easy.
okay.
It's getting to the tomb that might be a little tricky.
Okay.
But your first day's travel goes pretty much uneventfully. It is definitely a heavily traveled or patrolled region for the first 30 or so miles of the trek. But when it's time to find a place to... Actually, are you traveling day or night?
It might be better to travel at night because it won't be as hot.
Yeah, probably. You're probably right.
And then find a place to rest during the day. Okay, so would you have traveled that night, or would you have stayed at the town?
We had just eaten, so probably just because then we'd already be fed, already have water and stuff like that, and be ready to go.
Yeah, might as well just leave.
And you can set up camp somewhere along the way. Okay. So as the sun is starting to come up, I would like you to make a survival roll for me, please.
What the fuck?
That is not great.
No, I don't know why I can't roll above an 8, aside from when I did my very first roll, which was a natural 20.
If anyone else wants to roll, she is trying to find a good place with some shade to stop for the day. And 12's not bad.
Oh,
Oh, what
Well,
do I have?
I don't know why you have advantage toggle, but a 14 is still pretty good. All right, so you're heading toward what looks like it might be a shady sand dune when Abdul spots what he thinks might be some trees. Maybe. Could be a mirage.
See, I'm more for the water, not this land stuff, so...
Would you like to head for the possible mirage, or do you want to take the sure thing, which is the shady sand dune?
Sand dune.
All right.
yeah.
All right. So somebody roll me a d20.
I'm
As
not
you're
doing it.
as you're getting set up, taking watches. You've got some shade. I mean, the sun's gonna. All right, we can't have more than one.
Oh, I didn't see his weapon.
Oh,
But look
go
at
with
Chris,
Brian's.
that's like the
Yeah,
best
I'll go-
roll he's ever made.
right. Which
probably.
this is not the time you want to roll high.
Oh,
Um,
so that makes sense that he rolled
Yeah.
high.
All right,
You
that
like mine.
tracks.
yeah, we'll go with the 4. The day passes without event. The only thing you spot is a unit of mounted cavalry out from probably Tajar. They ride by your little camp. I assume people have tents, probably. I don't know if that's standard equipment for any of the starting
it's
kits or
In
whatnot.
an
but
explorer's backpack, yes.
It is not. Where? Where does it say 10?
I said if it is.
No. It's just a bedroll.
okay,
Yeah.
How much is a tent?
let's find out.
How many people fit in one?
Let's find out. A tent. Why is this taking forever? It's 2 gold and sleeps up to 2 medium creatures.
Sleeping outside.
I will buy 2 tents.
Okay, that's enough for 4 people. Minus the one who's on watch. But nothing happens. You're within the safe areas, so you can continue your trek without incident. The last 20 miles are in some pretty desolate wilderness. You see the reddish sandstone peaks of the Al Yakbi Mountains, rising from your sand-filled valleys, blocking the settled coast from the sandstorms that rage across the high desert. Let's see. Alright, I'm going to have Hunter make me a survival roll. That's pretty good. So I'm going to subtract... Yeah, that makes it... Never mind, I don't have to subtract 3 from a d4. It'd be a 1, which is what I want. So it says it takes 1 to 4 days to find the tomb, but I'm going to say with that survival roll, you are able to find some clues and narrow the search. Basically, between the map you have and the description from the dwarf, you are able to find the location. Now, what you find is on top of a sandy hill, a pile of stone. So I'm going to put your characters here on this hilltop. Ah!
Whoa.
Holy shit.
Alright, gotta fix that. You don't get to be that big all the time.
Well, well, well. He looks very liked. Great burial site.
No. It is a pile of stone.
Well, any go and got any shovels?
Sounds like no.
Nope.
Alright, I'm gonna take one of my long swords and just kind of start, like, digging, because since it's curved, just kind of, like, try and do it that way.
Yeah, it is going to take you quite a while.
Come on,
Is
you're
anyone
a
else
cat,
helping
pretend you gotta go
dig?
pee.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. You got a cat. Gets down.
I will help, but not because I have to go pee.
Alright. You begin clearing away the packed earth. It is a lot. But after you clear off the first top part of it, you find some carved walls. Still takes you all day long, or all night long, I guess, to dig down. I need Chris gets to roll me the d20. Ooh, all right, that's what I want to see.
Oh,
right.
Jesus.
So, we got to test these characters out somehow.
Yeah, you're right.
As you are digging and digging and digging, and you're down about 3 feet at this point, with no end in sight, but at least you are seeing the carved walls, so you know you're digging in the right spot. When a pack of dog-like critters begin wandering up the hill, kind of sniffing around.
Dingoes!
Yeah, they're kind
The
of like
dog can't hurt it.
They look like dogs, kind of, sort of. Yeah.
They do. They're like dog foxes. They're a hybrid.
And
Roxas.
and they look a little thin, and they look a little hungry. And the one in the front starts to snarl and get somewhat aggressive.
Can I use...
Blast!
They will
Oh,
kind
goodness
of
gracious. I'm going to
spread out a
start
little
to
bit.
move behind, if that's okay.
All right, well let's do this. Oops.
There's no way you're a big old baby.
You already rolled initiative. Look at that.
What?
Did you roll initiative? Because it's already on your tracker.
Oh, I did earlier to make sure that, or to check
Oh,
the thing. So
alright.
I would love to take that, but no.
Sure, I'll let you keep it. Because they're already
I
on
think-
there.
Did I just get the same thing?
You did exactly the same thing.
I can't click my token.
Okay, hold on a
Neither
second.
can I.
Yours, I don't understand why not. Brian's,
No,
I
can
do
click
because.
mine. I can't click Brian's.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can see why. It's
There we go.
some. Yep. Hold on. It doesn't have
Why,
any
he
of the
was
attributes to it.
Not in a square.
No, the problem is I need to save your token from the front page when I made it the first time. Okay, so now I'm going to pull you off and drop you back on.
Sorry, you can ignore that.
Because there we go. Now you've got all your hit points and all that good stuff. Did you already roll, Brian? And did
Yep.
I accidentally delete it
No.
for you?
No. I had rolled, but it didn't show up on the tracker, so I rolled
right.
and changed it to the first number.
Okay, let me just add your turn and make it a 20.17.
Wait, what? I already had done that.
No, I know, but then I deleted the token.
Oh,
It cleared it again.
okay.
We can see your rolls, just so you know.
Oh, look at that. I did not set it correctly. Curses. That's
I
fine.
Yeah,
feel that in my
initiatives.
soul.
I'll fix it later.
I also feel that in my soul.
I'm not even sure if I... Can you do it directly on the tokens?
I had to go into like the character sheet and go, I think it was edit, and then you could do it from there, and then it would. You didn't have to like go out. And
Oh,
go back
yeah.
in.
I see it. I'll try to remember that for when I actually have real bad guys to worry about. All right, so in descending order, it
I
looks
need to
like...
fix my armor class. Hold on. It says my AC is 10. It's definitely not 10. 15.
All right, so this jackal here is going to just kind of circle around a little bit, gets close and starts sniffing.
Did you
Which
choose
way?
small, Jamie, or did you choose
I
medium?
choose medium.
Okay, I did too.
I'm a wizard. I don't stand in the front.
I have to protect your ass.
All right, Akik.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Perfect. Move right up to this guy. And I proceed to smacketh him.
So,
First-
just real quick, does that give the sense of a sand dune there? Because I literally
Yeah.
whipped this map together this morning.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, it does.
That's just a shadow line that I just put on there.
Cool.
Oh,
Oh, ouch!
Critical
That is not
miss.
a hit.
And then... Now, do I have to hit to make an unarmed attack as a bonus action? Or is it
I don't
just
think
an
so.
attack?
I think you just get it. It's like you
Oh,
slash
just
with a
get it.
sword
Alright.
and then back kick.
Yep.
That's also a miss.
Wow.
man.
I blame Chris's presence. He's jinxing me.
Damn it.
All right, that's my
I'm
turn.
gonna
Yep.
say this one comes running over to you because it sees you running over to it, and it attempts to bite you, and its armor class 15.
Exactly.
We can still see your rolls.
That's fine.
Okay.
1 damage.
Whoa.
And now I will do the whisper. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Essie.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna go over there, and I'm
Okay.
gonna attack that one. I already have my longsword out, so I'm gonna use that. And I'm gonna use it two-handed, because why not? That's why not.
Well, you have advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, yes I do.
Okay.
Yes I do. Thank
So
God.
just draw. Yeah.
There we go. Finally,
That'll
settled.
hit.
Yeah. 3 damage. Oh, bye bye,
Nice.
puppy. And that was all my movement, so I am done.
All right, this one here sees you and comes running up to bite you, and hits armor class 8, which is going to be a miss. The one down here is just going to run over this way because why not? And AC 17
Yes.
for 2 piercing damage.
Oh no.
And it is your turn. That is a hit. Oh, actually, you have disadvantage because you're in melee range.
All right.
We miss. You blast into the sand, making a small pile of glass.
I'm gonna risk it and move away.
Okay. He takes his attack of opportunity. It's AC 16, which I think is a hit.
Is a hit?
For 0 damage.
How is that possible?
How?
It's a D4 minus 1.
Oh,
Oh.
they don't just get the base if it's 0. You don't just get 1.
I don't think so. And these guys are challenge rating 0, so it doesn't surprise me.
That's amazing.
Zafir.
Challenge rating 0. This is too hot for me. I gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
I'm
It's a
gonna
soft opener.
firebolt the one that Chris just ran from.
Okay. All right, roll damage.
Nice.
Suddenly there's a flaming pile of jackal.
Oh, they're combustible.
See?
Apparently.
That's how you do it.
It's
Akik.
like magnesium. It has its own oxygen supply, so once you spark it, it just keeps going.
Yes. I mean, there's your food for the night. Oh, that's a hit. And a
I don't
dead
think there's
jackal.
anything left.
Slice. Right.
Does my extra attack have to be on the same?
I don't think so, if you have movement.
No. All right, I'm gonna go over to here and attack
If it
him.
was second edition, it would. God. That's a hit, and that's another dead jackal. Whap! You kick it dead.
Fine. Why are you doing that? That was fine.
All right. They are, I guess, edible since they are just animals. If you wish to do something with them, but other than that, the rest of the night it takes you to dig the last 6 feet or 3 feet to get to the bottom of the 6-foot pit, which reveals a massive door. Or rather, a block of stone wedged into the entrance in the form of a door. Up top the slab, there is a big, solid gold disc. Like a very, very large gold coin. And emblazoned on the coin is the following passage. It says, Jabir Min Hayyan sleeps here in paradise. May the fleas of 100 camels infest any who plunder his remains. Let the oasis drain at the robber's approach. May his children wither from hunger, and may he lie down and die in his sleep after 1,000 nightmares.
Well, it sounds like he's got some good shit. Let's take it.
Think I don't got kids.
He's a bit dramatic.
Maybe his kids are superstitious.
You make an intelligence roll.
Ooh, okay.
All of us.
Well, anybody looking at the gold seal. The gold. I'm going to say that you get it. You got it, Essie.
You're like history?
The seal itself is worth roughly 500 gold pieces. If you could find the right buyer. Because of the fact that it has all this engraving on it, you'd have to fence it. You can't just sell it at a public bazaar. Oh, that's a tomb seal. What are you doing with that?
When we leave, I'm gonna
Is
try
it
and
solid
take it. Does
gold
it
or
look?
just gold plated?
It's a solid gold disc.
Does
So
it look
we
easy
could
to take off?
Yeah,
melt it, or
it's like there's a chiseled circle into the stone block, and the seal is just
Alright,
set in
I'm
the
taking
seal. Okay, it's about 10 pounds.
I will take it.
So
Okay,
greedy.
and it's
All right.
it's a big disc, but yeah.
Yarr!
All
apparently
right.
2 tenths was enough to encumber me. So I took, I think it was the Explorer's Pack plus the 2 tenths seems to have put me over my meager strength limit.
You want,
All right.
I'm going to
The
carry one of the
stone-
tents for you.
The stone block in the ground is really large and difficult to move. Let me.
Yeah, Brian, add a tent to your character sheet,
All right.
and I'll take one off of mine.
I'm going to do something that I've never tried to use. Okay, we're gonna do.
Greed pays the bills.
This, and I'm going to bring you over here.
You have bills?
This is a scan of the original 2nd edition module. This is the cross section of what you have uncovered as you dig. You can see it, right?
Yep.
You've dug down through all that rubble and gotten to that big stone plug at the bottom.
Ooh, a stone plug.
All right. Who's strong?
Oh, down here.
Yeah, you're down into
Maybe
that
the
pit.
tabaxi.
I have a +1 to strength, but that's it.
Ooh,
I'm not
we're a
like
frail
huge.
party.
Do you have any tools? Does anyone have any tools of any
I
kind?
have a
I have an
crowbar
herbalism
that I
kit.
can't carry.
I have a rope.
Don't worry about the encumbrance for gear. I only worry about that in combat, and you drop all that shit when you start fighting anyway.
Alright, sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have the Dungeoneer's pack or Explorer's
Okay.
pack or something.
Crowbar will help you.
I only have rope.
That'll give you advantage on any strength athletics checks you might apply to this ginormous block of stone.
I am, for some reason, proficient in athletics.
That is useful.
I guess this is the end of the adventure.
Yeah.
Hey, I got the 500 Genair piece thing. We could go get it melted
There you
and
go.
then sell
I
it.
have
There
a
you
Or we
go.
could buy something to open the plug with.
Yeah, exactly.
Hire a crane or something.
Oh,
Any
what-
spells or anything useful that you might want to try?
I will try an acid splash on it to see if it degrades the rock at all.
You could try
Alright.
digging under it until it sinks enough that we can crawl over it.
Yeah, it does about a point of damage. You're thinking at this rate, it might take you a month to chisel your, depending on how thick the stone is.
I'm gonna try martial art to punch it.
It is solid stone. It hurts.
Mm-hmm. Do I do any
Tie a
damage?
rope
Will I be
to
able
it.
to do any damage?
Well, roll damage.
Just tie a rope to it, and then run the rope outside, and then all 4 of us will try to pull on the rope and pull out the plug.
Idea.
Could work. Now let me check and see what the
many
hardness
hit
of
points?
stone is.
What
That's
a
what,
rock have?
As long as the monk
Yeah.
doesn't punch it further into the whole titan.
that's what I'm trying to look up here. I'm trying to figure out the resistance of what's objects. I always forget how to look this up. Dog, are you snoring behind me again? Dog snores louder than anybody else I know. Stone, AC 17. Let's see, it is a large stone, so I'm gonna say, how much damage did you do?
7.
7. You do no visible damage to the stone. Oh, I like the drawing. That's cool. All right. Who's tying the rope?
I will, I guess.
All right, I wanna dexterity or acrobatics,
Sleight of
I
hand?
guess, because there's no
Sleight of
use
hand?
rope skill anymore. Sleight of hand, that'll work. Yeah, I'll allow it. Okay, I'm just giving myself an idea how good of a knot you're tying around this. How much rope do you guys have total?
Well, I've got 50
I
feet,
have-
and I think everyone else has another 50 feet.
Because
Yeah,
that's about
probably.
30 feet into the ground. Is everyone hauling on the rope?
Yes.
Yep.
What is your total combined strengths?
Mine is 8.
Maybe I shouldn't because mine's a negative strength.
Mine's a 0, but I have +2 in athletics. I'm
You mean
proficient in
total modifiers or total scores?
Total scores.
it. 0.
So 8.
Oh,
Well-
10.
Also 8.
28 total.
28 total. That's about, let's see, what's the total you need to pull this out? According to this, you're halfway there. So
Alright.
here's.
So we just gotta
that's
pull
not
it in
right.
twice, obviously.
It's not 28. It's 12, 10, 8, and 8. That's 26 plus 8, 32.
32.
2/3 of the way there.
2/3 of the way there. All right. You pull and pull and pull, and there's for a moment where the rope seems to move.
Wait. Okay. 12
It
and 10
seems
is
to move
22.
slowly, and then it moves quickly as it comes loose from the rock.
I say that was
8 is-
38.
Oh, 38. I see.
We're really fucking good at math, guys.
Wow.
Right.
We did it.
I will say this: whoever has the crowbar will give you advantage on strength checks. The problem is you're outside of the hole.
Right. Someone would have to be in there getting leverage on it while the rest of everybody else is tugging on it.
Any of you small?
No.
Nope.
I mean,
we
those
get enough
squares are
room?
5 feet, so you've got about almost 10 feet of room.
I mean,
In the-
I could
in
be
the-
in there, but I have an 8 for strength, so.
I
Yeah,
could
but
go
you're
in.
just providing leverage. They're doing the pulling.
Okay. Maybe I'm
Oh.
just sitting on the crowbar, bouncing up and down on it.
Right, you got it wedged under there, and you're hopping up and down on it as they're pulling on the rope. Because I'm considering if you need a combined total strength of 50 to pull it out, with using the crowbar advantage, I'll drop that in half.
Okay,
So
sure.
if the 3 people outside have a combined strength of 25, with you in there with the crowbar, then they can pry it out. Which I think it just barely meets it, right? 2 8s and a 10. Is that what I heard?
No, so I have 10. You have
Yep.
what do you have, Brian?
12.
12. So it's
Oh.
22, and then Jamie
Whatever
has 8,
Jamie
which is
has.
30.
Two.
Yeah. So all night of digging, and then an extra 3 hours puzzling out how to remove the stone plug. You are in the hole, Abdul, and as the plug comes free, a smell comes out of this tomb, and I need a Constitution save from you.
Glad it ain't me.
Constitution save.
It reeks, but you plug your nose, wrap a scarf around your face or whatever, and you just kind of muscle through it.
He was buried with all his horses.
Ew.
And then you kind of just help them guide the stone off to the side, so it's more like over here now, out of the way, revealing the opening. I'm just gonna. Where's that?
Nope. Why'd the turn order come up?
That was an accident. I'm trying to find the stupid hide reveal. Reveal. Bonk. Did that reveal?
No,
It did.
Yes.
not even a dungeon. It's just
It's not a dungeon. This is like a really low level adventure. This is the first one in the book. In fact, it also looks like this. In fact, I could just turn off the reveal altogether. Oops, no, reveal full page. There we go. You remember those old cardstock
Yep.
Yep. Right here, right in front is the Pearl Cities card. The back is the dungeon. Well, I don't want to show you too much because there's more on there. But that's why I like having my printer with a scanner in it. I just popped it in, scanned it, and dragged it right into Roll20.
Nice.
I've had this box set sitting up here on my shelf for probably a year and a half waiting to do something like this.
Nice. There you go.
So this is fun, pulling some old second edition shit out. This is from, what, 92 maybe? 93?
Wow.
It's old. And I've
Don't
never
say
run
that.
it. Sorry. All right. While they're figuring out a way to get that back down into the hole, the nasty smell dissipates enough so that no one else has to make con saves. And you enter the burial chamber. I have music. Where did it go? This one.
We all have dark vision, right?
I do.
No.
Everyone except Abdul.
All right. Well, I'm still going to use
Except the
light.
one that went in the hole.
Okay, are you cast light? All
Yep.
right. The burial chamber is hewn roughly out of unadorned reddish sandstone. The crypt smells like a mixture of rose-scented oil and myrrh, tinged with the stench of decay. The tomb contains a single sarcophagus. The stone coffin is carved out of imported yellow marble and inlaid with red and white flower patterns.
Fancy.
Mhm.
Do you think it's trapped?
There's a good chance. This guy was very protective.
Investigate?
You can make an investigation check.
Check the floors for traps.
Can I as well?
Sure.
Oh wow. Oh, everybody is, I guess.
Yeah,
You
we just
find nothing that indicates a trap.
Guys, I think there's a trap. You need to be
Oh.
careful.
darling, you're still outside.
Oh, sorry.
All right, let's lift the lid off of this thing.
All right. It seems to be very heavy. It is made of marble.
Oh man, I
Here,
wonder how
let's-
much that's worth.
Let me. Well,
We ain't carrying it out of here.
got a
Yeah,
crowbar.
that's not gonna happen.
look, you'll fit. I even made it fit to the thing. I don't know why I drew a line there.
Because when I moved my character, oh yeah, weird. I don't know.
No, I accidentally draw a line while you were moving.
Oh, okay.
Was perfectly timed.
It looks like I did,
Right?
but I didn't.
Right? You scratched my map, Brian. There's a piece of something stuck under your token, and now you scratched my map.
Those tiger claws.
Yeah.
All right, who's helping me lift this thing?
All right, give me
I will
everybody. Everybody make an athletics roll.
Crowbar.
Crowbar gives you advantage. You didn't roll with advantage, Abdul.
Oops.
All right.
Guys, I can't be the strongest one here, guys.
You definitely get a better grip on it than everyone else. So it kind of shifts away from you because you're the one doing most of the pushing. Which also means now you have to make a Constitution save because wherever
Oh,
the
no.
smell was emanating from, it seems to
You're
be
gonna throw
centered
your
inside
back
this
out.
this sarcophagus.
Come on, why am I doing bad at the ones I'm good at?
All right. So you take a nice big whiff of stale scented perfumes mixed with rotted human corpse. And you have the poisoned condition until otherwise noted, which is just disadvantage on everything? I forget.
I guess you would know better than I would.
I think it's disadvantage on all D20 rolls.
Are there any markings or anything around in here?
Oh no,
Just-
attack rolls and ability checks, so not saves, but everything else. Are there any markings? No.
Yeah, It's
But
just
now
a
that you
blank,
it's just a
empty
sarcophagus in the
dome
center of the room. Yep. Inside the sarcophagus, you find... where did it go? 4 urns. You find a small mini sarcophagus with a label on it that says, "My dear Mansouri." There's a deck of ivory playing cards that looks really valuable. The body itself has a gem-studded mask across his face. And the corpse is wearing 6 heavy gold necklaces.
All right, I'll start working on getting the necklaces off, I guess.
Hold on. Make an Arcana check.
Sure.
See if there's anything cursed going on.
You don't see anything magical or nothing that you suspect to be magical, and nothing that
Okay.
you suspect to be cursed.
Alright.
I will take the playing cards and the sarcophagus.
Okay.
You mean deck of
The
many
small one?
things?
Sarcophagus.
The
No, she's
mini
gonna take the
sarcophagus?
giant one that housed the playing card.
Alright. So you take the playing cards,
Yes.
and you said you take the mini sarcophagus?
Yes.
Do you open it or just take it?
I will go outside and I
Shake
will
it.
open it.
Okay.
Oh, I'm poisoned, by the way, Jamie. I'm doing really great.
Yeah, I know, I heard. But now you have a deck of many things, so.
When you're outside and you open the sarcophagus, you find a mummified cat.
I figured it was a pet.
I'm gonna go back inside and put that back. I don't want that. Is there anything on the cat? Did the cat have any jewelry?
No, just
Ah.
little wrappings.
Alright, I'm gonna go put it back. Poor
Okay.
kitty. I do want to look over the playing cards though.
All right, give me an intelligence check.
But I'm not intelligent.
You know what they don't have in this version, Jamie, is haggling.
Ugh.
Yeah.
That whole thing is gone. I wonder if they considered that to be one of the
Persuasion.
racially whatever it is things that they decided to take out.
Oh, yeah.
I could see it, but it's also one of my favorite aspects of the original game. It's fine. All right, the cards are definitely valuable. You're thinking 3 figures, but you're not able to pin it down.
Okay.
What about the rest of you?
I was working on taking the gold chains off of around his
Okay.
neck.
All right, you slip the 6 heavy gold necklaces off his neck.
Is there anything with writing?
Just the outside of the sarcophagi. The big one said Jabir Min Hayyan, and the small one says "My dear Mansouri."
Anyone want to look in the urns? I'll take an urn and look.
Okay. It is some aromatic burial oil.
Okay.
There's still oil in it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Sure, I'll look in an urn.
Yeah, all 4 urns are different scented oils. And they're not spoiled, really. You assume that they'd probably fetch some money, but you're not entirely sure. You can make an intelligence roll, and I'll give you an idea.
Are you gonna roll, Jamie?
Unless you have a skill that would give you a reason to know the value of things, and you don't have a rogue with you. But you get about 25 gold apiece for these urns. They're a little heavy. They're like 8 pounds each. It's a gallon of oil in each jug, so.
Is the oil flammable?
I would say yes.
Yeah. Maybe someone other than the fire genasi should pick those up.
That's a good point.
Well, since I'm the strongest one here, I can pick those up, I guess.
So the only thing not taken, besides the cat, is the gem-studded mask that he's wearing, unless you leave it on him.
I will take that.
All right. Now you have a tomb with a rotted, desiccated mummy of a man and his cat, and nothing else.
So we're not gonna give that guy money, right? Because we didn't get any money. So we're not gonna give him any money, right?
Well, once we sell
Work for
things, we
me.
probably should pay him back.
Oh, you're gonna sell yours?
What else are we going to do with it?
I'm keeping my cards.
Oh. Well, yeah, but these gold chains we have no use for.
You don't want to look really cool? Make you look amazing.
Yeah.
Unless you got
baller.
recognized. Unless someone recognized that. You know what? Good call.
Yeah, the suns happen to come around while I'm wearing them. And... Hey, wait a minute. Those look familiar.
As you exit the tomb and you climb back out of the hole, make a perception roll.
Oh,
Everyone. Everyone.
Fuck!
It is still dark out.
Motherfucker.
It's wow.
Come on, Chris. It's all on you.
Yep.
All right.
At least you broke
All
a
right.
10.
You
Yeah.
climb up out of the hole and you look around, and it's a nice clear night. In fact, you might. It's almost sunup, so if you're traveling during the night, you might as well either find a better place to rest up or camp in here if you want.
Somebody tries to plug the hole back up while we're inside.
No thanks.
You
I've
should...
just decided I'm claustrophobic.
Yeah, we could probably just try and see if there's someone somewhere close by just to camp out for a little bit.
All right, maybe a survival roll.
Oh, okay.
Try to find a better.
Disadvantage.
Whoa! All right,
Okay, thank you.
you find a better shaded place.
No, I don't.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's a
Abdul
skill
does,
check.
though.
Yep, Abdul does though. Yeah, you're looking around and you just
I look pretty green for being blue.
you're kind of sweating a
You're
little
teal.
bit more than usual, and you might be running a fever. You're not exactly sure. You definitely feel like something's off. But you find a good place to rest with a defensible viewpoint, because you are kind of in the hills areas, so you can find a shaded little alcove, whatnot, and you take watches. And at the end of your rest, you can have a long rest. That's fine, but I do want another Constitution check from you, Hunter.
I'm gonna die. Oh,
Okay.
there we go.
After you wake up from your rest, you have shaken off whatever it was.
Oh, thank God.
If you had failed, it'd be a level of exhaustion.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but somehow you had to sweat it out. After a long rest, you're good.
Thank God.
But when you do wake up, as the sun is going down, everyone needs to make another perception roll. Damn.
Oh, that's a
There-
lot
just
better.
had to be daytime.
Now you're on point, right? Flitting about at the edges of your sight range, and at first, only in your peripheral vision, you see something glowing and blue. And it kind of moves, and when you try to turn to look at it directly, it kind of disappears, only to reappear in your peripheral again.
You guys see that,
Like
right?
a star.
Everybody sees it.
We all have to stand in a specific way so we can all see each other's peripherals, and then someone will see it.
What?
I don't know. It sounded good, didn't it?
She's
No.
delirious with dehydration.
Yeah. It's that sickness she had.
I'm still shaking it off. But yeah, I do see it at least. Who are Magic Boy? Abdul, can you do you got any brain to know what that would be? I suddenly
Do you
cannot
got
see.
any brain? I love
Wow.
it. Do you got any brain?
I couldn't think of what it. I don't want to
Is it-
say. Can you make an Arcana check?
Yeah, I
Isn't
can make
Zafir
an
a
Arcana
wizard?
check. But I have a low intelligence.
Zephyr.
I suppose. I don't know.
Wait, why didn't you have
Twice?
advantage?
Aren't
Oh,
really
okay.
sure.
Yeah.
As you're getting ready to pack up and leave, and you're trying to get a zero in, a bead on this thing, it finally stops trying to stay out of your peripheral vision and instead kind of lands on an outcropping nearby, and it looks remarkably like a bird, but blue. I'm going to try to link something. I don't know if it's going to pop up for you because you're not on the right page, but tell me if you see this. Do you see it? Did it pop
Nope.
up? Okay,
Nope.
so I have to drag it onto the map you're on. Okay. Well, let me put you back on this map, and then I will find it in all the many folders I've created. All right. Now, do you see it?
Yep.
Hey. We're being haunted by a spirit.
And it cocks its head and lets out what you read to be a disapproving squawk.
I
You speak
squawk
its
back.
language?
I would like a religion check from everyone.
Oh boy.
I actually have religion.
Haha, that's accurate. We don't know nothing about nothing.
Ooh, Abdul. It vaguely reminds you of something you read about once, or maybe your patron mentioned it to you once. It's something called a Hama, which is an immaterial spirit creature, usually connected to the dead.
It's like my last name. Told you, it's a ghost.
Yeah, I think we're being haunted? Or at least observed? No.
I mean, it's cute though.
I will approach it cautiously. How far away is it?
It's on a little rock outcropping above you, so you'd have to climb to get to it.
I shout, "Begone, spirit! Shoot! Go away!" I chuck a pebble at it.
It disappears.
It'll be an athletics check.
No, it disappears.
-1.
Whether you hit it or not, it disappears.
The pebble falls short.
Yep.
It just falls out of your hand.
As you start traveling, you go down the one side of the bluff, and you have to walk your way around it and back toward the main road. And it appears again in front of you, just hovering there like a hummingbird wings, just kind of floating about 15 feet in front, almost flying backwards to keep pace with you. And it squawks again.
I
And then it flits back and forth like it's agitated.
go, "Go away!" and make chewing motions with my hands, like I would with a fly or something.
Can you dispel it?
I don't know.
I'll throw a dart at it.
Okay. It sails right through it.
Does
You
it
can
dissipate
recover your
this
dart.
time, or is it still there?
It dissipates and then reforms after the dart passes through where it was.
Can I go try touching it?
You can approach it,
That's what she said.
but it kind of darts backwards and up a little bit as you get toward it, and it squawks again.
I squawk back again. This thing's gonna follow us even when we get into town, and people might know what it is.
Maybe.
We should We should all go in not like forever, but we should all go in 4 separate directions and see who it's following to see what item it's trying to follow. If it's following a specific
You
thing.
just pull the item out and see what it reacts to.
Or that.
One at a time. I'll pull out the mask.
I have a feeling it's the mask for some reason.
Yeah, me too.
You pull out the mask, and what do you do with it when you pull it out?
Put it on. Put it on. Put it on. Put it
I'm
on.
gonna look at the mask first.
Okay, it's a
No
gold
markings,
funeral
no
mask.
just gems.
Just gems, yep.
Is it the
What's
Mask
the
of Loki?
inside of the mask look like?
What does the inside of the mask look like?
Yeah.
It's just that generic mask like you'd see at a Halloween store. It's just that sort of human-ish shaped face thing.
Covered in
Plastic.
glue. So it'll stick to your face.
Well, that's what I'm worried about.
And when you take it
Dust
out and
on
hold
it?
it up, not anymore. I think you would have probably dusted it off when you took it out of the sarcophagus. But it did have dust on it.
Could I consult my djinn?
Hold on, let me see. Did you do the genie? Yeah, genie, warlock, and talisman, right? Yeah, you have both. Okay. Did you take the Shire thing?
I did not because I don't know how to put that in the
You're just gonna have to add it to your
yeah.
skill thing.
I
What do
ended
you
up
want?
with Charlotte. And
I would say the way you communicate with your genie is by entering your genie vessel.
Alright, sure. I do that.
So he disappears.
I'll
What is
bring
your
the
genie
mask
vessel?
with me.
Is it a ring or a lamp?
Yes, I took. Sure, it's a lamp. Why not?
You see a little oil
Or
lamp
a
and
bottle.
right. You set it down, and then Abdul disappears into his lamp, like a wisp of smoke, right into the front. And you're seated in this extraplanar space, surrounded by big, fluffy seat cushions. Pick an element. Which
I went
genie
with
type
the,
do you
the
want?
freet.
You want a
fire.
freet? All right. So it's very warm inside this lamp.
Yeah.
And after you sit down for a moment and you wait, there's like a wisp of black smoke, and this red-skinned, very chiseled, pointed, sculpted goatee, and smoke from the waist down kind of appears in the entryway to wherever
Just
he goes.
coughing. It's like secondhand smoke kills you.
And his arms are
Sure.
crossed. And he says, "What? Why have you spoken? Why do you request to speak with me? I am busy. The city of brass will not run
I show
itself, you
him
know.
I show him the mask.
What am I supposed to do with this?
It's, unusual mask. I was wondering if you've seen one before. If you
It is
know
a
anything
funeral
about it?
mask.
What
Which
are the
one?
birds called?
The Hama?
Yeah, we have a Hama following us.
Did you steal the mask from a tomb?
Maybe.
Then perhaps it is the spirit of the owner, angry that you have robbed his tomb.
Is there a way of knowing if he's angry over a specific item or just in general?
But you will have to figure that out on your own.
Alright, thanks, buddy.
Or you can pay a priest of John I think it was, to dispel it for you. Until then, it may haunt you forever.
Oh, cool. Okay. So I pop back out of the lamp.
Okay. Chris, you can have your hit points back because you would have got a long rest.
Oh, okay, yeah. All 2 of them.
Well, it can make a difference. You pop back out of the lamp, and what? He
Oh, I didn't know
reappears.
if we wanted to wait for-
Oh, yeah, Hunter was okay. Keep back. So you reappear, you materialize next to your lamp.
Yeah, he said we can. It's probably the spirit of the person we just robbed, and we can get a priest to dispel it, or it'll just follow us forever and squawk at us. Whatever.
We should probably find a priest then.
I'm sure there'll be plenty of priests in Tajar.
Make a history, I would think, would be a good roll, or just a straight intelligence roll. I would say you all, it looks like, except for Darling, would think that maybe Tajar wouldn't be the place that you'd want to pay for that, because they're probably the priesthood that buried him in the first place. And they're going to ask questions.
Mm-hmm.
So we're
else
gonna
do
go
we
back
go?
there, right?
Oh, if we don't
Well,
go
I
back
mean-
there, it means we don't have to pay that guy.
True. But why
We're
wouldn't we
getting
go
low
back
on
there?
water.
Where would we go instead? Where are we currently on this big map?
You're not that far from Jabir's tomb. You're down here.
There's Sikek.
Here,
Tarab.
where-
Yeah,
Rob does
Sikek
look
is
like a very-
the next big city. Yeah,
Oh, there.
Rob is more like a fishing town, maybe.
Water.
Where's Sikak?
Down here.
Down the coast.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I don't know if we have enough water to get all the way over there.
I mean, if we go to Tubar, I could get us a boat and we could just sail down to Sikak.
Sure.
That too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, why don't we do that?
As you're walking and talking,
Oh, what's this? Hold on. Is this a watering hole in the map?
it's like an oasis.
I mean, we could get there and then refill our water skins and then
Yeah.
keep going.
It's about the same distance.
Oh, is it? Well, we might as well just go straight to the city then.
Yeah, this is like, if we go from the middle, it's like 60. Yeah, they're comparable. But this would be
Oasis is
longer.
A little bit closer.
Yeah, but then after we get there, we still have to go up to the city.
Right.
Might as well just go straight to the city.
No, we're going down to the southern city, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if we go here, it's about, if we say we're at the dot, it's about 57. This is about 60.
Right.
So this is what, I guess it depends on if you want to
You go
walk
about
the entire
24 a
time,
day.
or if you want to take passage on a ship.
Yeah, I'm okay with either.
I say I get it for free, so
Rest
And
of
it's
us
probably
don't.
faster to travel
do.
by ship, but it's further away.
Secure free passage for the whole party.
Mhm. Yep. Yeah, so it's 77 miles from Tabar, and then about, if we're saying the middle, 55, but one's sailing would probably be a day. I would know, how long would it take to sail 77 miles?
It's constant, so you get, I think, like a day and a half, 2 days. It's not very
Okay, and
long.
then it would be the same walking, it would be 2 days, so
Right.
it depends on
'Cause-
what comforts you want.
And how many random encounters you want to deal with.
That as well.
Yeah. and dealing with the desert heat and all that.
I would much rather be on the water.
That's fine.
Well, of course you would. I'm a cat. I hate the water.
That's a problem. I got 2 people that don't like me.
As
in
you're
this house. What am I
as you're
doing
having
here?
this discussion,
just
looking at
kidding.
your map, sitting in the shade of a little
My-
outcropping.
My Jin is an Efreet, so that's kind of a third person that probably doesn't like you.
What the
The Hama disappears.
I like you.
fuck? Oh. Thank you.
You're-
I thought
you're
you were supposed
another-
to hate me.
You're another Genasi.
I am. I evaporate with you, though. Or I would, except
Cat
it's basically
cat people
human.
and humans, they don't get us.
True. Cats don't like
I don't-
water.
I don't get most people.
Cats don't like anybody. Actually, male cats are really good buddy cats, I should say. So you should be buddies with the boys. That still doesn't help me.
I haven't said a thing.
I know. I do it to myself. You don't need to. Just sit there and just nod your head.
You make your decision, which I'm guessing is to Rob, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
To catch a boat.
Yeah.
And you are walking through the valley, cutting between the mountains here, heading in that general direction. And you find yourself in a ravine.
Boy.
Ooh, dust.
Yeah. Well, that's like sand. I made this one just like literally this morning when we were like, oh, we might play today. Quick, I gotta whip together a ravine. I love Dungeon Draft. So cool. And it is strangely quiet.
Oh, hey, there's a guy up here.
Oh, how can you see that?
Yep.
That's yeah. I was gonna say, you.
Did I change the lighting to be the wrong direction? I did. That sucks.
Guys, I think there might be a guy up
I bet now you can't see it, can you?
No.
No.
I should have tested that first.
You put him on the DM.
Oh, well. He is now, but now I put him back on the regular level. You shouldn't be able to see up top because it's the one-way lighting.
Mm.
Right.
All right, well,
But he's not there.
the arrows were in the wrong direction. Yeah, you don't know there's anybody up there.
No, you don't.
As you are walking through the valley, however, you do see the blue bird.
Shoot.
Oops, I put him on the wrong layer. And it lands on this rock. And it squawks at you.
I'm just gonna ignore him.
Yeah.
Working on it. We're working on it. We're gonna settle your spirit eventually.
Just keep moving.
Not the way he wants you to, but
Well, that's a him problem, isn't it?
yep. Maybe he shouldn't have bothered us so much.
Yeah, I know. He's just wasting his time. You know? I'm gonna just
Or,
keep walking.
you know, we don't get him dispelled, and then we have a little blue bird friend that follows us everywhere.
That's true, which would be fine, except if people realize what it is, that's gonna make our lives difficult. It's usually
Well,
when you're like
It'll make
stealing
fencing
stuff,
your
you
gear
don't-
difficult.
Yeah. You don't really want like people to know that you steal things, you know? Makes your job a little bit harder when you're trying to steal things.
Sure.
Or permanently borrow things.
Should we pry the gems out of the mask and melt it down?
We could.
Anyway.
We'll figure it out when we get there.
Keep walking.
Well, as you approach the rock, can I have a perception roll? Okay. Everybody, it looks like. Yep, everybody. Detects that there is somebody hiding behind this rock up ahead here.
But he's heading up here.
No. He's hiding down here. But he's not hiding well, but he's hiding down there.
Hmm.
I will look down there and be like, "What you doing?"
All right. As you holler out, he steps out from behind the rock.
There's not a lot of shade over there.
And he holds his hand up. And he says, "Hold! I curse you for stealing my father's inheritance.
For crying out loud.
He has told me." And he points at the bird.
Yeah, that we heard he hated you.
Maybe you should
Well,
have gotten
he
to
hates
it
grave
first.
robbers more.
Well, it's okay. Like I said, I don't know if you were listening, but we're gonna dispel him, so it's all right. You can
Should
go
you
back
not
to doing
hand
what you
over
were
my
doing.
treasure?
Smell bad.
Then my score of retainers, hidden along the ravine, will cut you down with a hail of arrows.
Score of retainer.
Well, see, that's why you weren't supposed to see. You don't know. I might have added 4 more after I hit him.
Where's your brother? Is your other brother here?
Make an insight check. He says, "No, he's not here." And then he looks up at the cliff. Because I literally rolled accidentally. You know how it automatically rolls both?
Yeah, we can see it.
Oh, you saw it. Never
Yeah,
mind.
so in that one and in that
Oh,
20.
yeah.
Guys, I don't think his brother's here. I think we could take him. He's full of shit.
Well, no, he said he's not here.
Right.
If he's lying, then he is.
He
He rolled
no, but I got a
4.
4. I believe him that he's not here.
Oh, right. Okay.
I was just so confused. I was like, wait, yeah, no, you're right, but I'm not right.
I didn't get what you were doing. Sorry.
You're fine.
Weren't you going to rob his grave anyway?
No.
Then what are you
What
out
of
here
it?
looking for?
It's my father, not yours. I'm worthy of his treasure. You are nobody.
He
You didn't
could be
think
my
you were
father.
worthy?
He could be my father. You don't know that.
I do know that. You are not even human.
That's racist.
I guess it might be, but it's also accurate. Hand over the jewelry and we will let you live.
Can I? I'm gonna shapeshift to approximate what might look like another sibling, and so he's my father.
No, I would know. I would know. Make a persuasion roll.
Ooh. Oh.
Haha, yeah, I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to fool me.
You make it easy.
This is your last chance. Hand it over. I don't want to have to kill you.
I just kind of look around, like, bouncing up and down on her toes, like, yeah.
I'm drawing my short sword.
Yeah, I'll draw my longsword. Good call.
He hollers out, "Galib!" And then, on the cliff face here appears Galib. And we will roll initiative. I need something more exciting.
I rolled a 7 last time.
No. We'll go with this one. Alright, who didn't roll besides the bad guys?
Me, hold on.
Or good guys? Alright, descending order. Abdul, looks like you're up first.
Nice. Plenty of room.
Ooh, Eldritch Blast. 24 is a hit.
Nice. How do we do the damn spell description? 1d10 force damage.
Yes. It didn't. Oh, it's probably you probably need to toggle the attack button on the spell. Whap! Why does he have so few hit points and the other guy has so many? Who cares? Oops! Did I say that out loud? All right. I guess that's your turn, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to look at your spells for a second. If you go into the actual Eldritch Blast spell, there should be... Oh, it should be rolling it? Where did you click it from? Did you click it on the front?
I clicked it from the macros bar.
Oh, see, if you click the word Eldritch Blast, it'll do the damage. Or you can set it to auto roll damage.
No, it didn't.
You click the word Eldritch Blast, it doesn't roll damage? It does for me.
Yep.
Weird. Okay. I don't know.
Hold on. Maybe if I click it from combat.
Or just change your settings to auto roll damage.
Yeah, no, it still didn't. Yeah, there's all this stuff we had to manually change that we haven't been doing with.
Let me see. Let's auto roll damage and see what happens. Here, try it now.
Ah, there it goes. And there's a classic
But you,
1 damage.
yeah, but you already hit him once. I'll use
it was 2 damage.
the 2 damage. All right, so if you're done, then it is Akik's turn.
All right. First, I'm going to use feline agility to double my move.
Okay.
Go right up to him.
Trail
I'm gonna
of dust
attack.
behind him.
That is a hit.
Moving.
I don't know why the token doesn't have... I did something wrong here. That's fine. Alright. He is going... Well, your turn, you did how much damage? 4 damage.
4.
Alright. He is unconscious. I'll just take him off the turn order. And Khalib is going to shoot arrows at Akik for taking down his brother. Or an arrow. Swap! Aw, AC 9. That's a miss. Jafir.
Oh, boy. I gotta check the range of something here.
Is it something with fire?
Of course it is. Oh, 120 feet. All right, perfect. Firebolt. And that's
That is. It is. Abdul.
I am going to move behind this
Oh,
rock
sorry.
for cover.
Okay.
I am gonna Eldritch Blast him.
Okay.
Actually, no, he took damage, right?
He took a little damage, yeah. Bong. Alright. Wisdom save, DC 13. He fails. Roll D12. He says as a little tiny drop of blood appears in his ear. Akik.
Thank you.
Did he go somewhere, Brian?
Yeah, he went to go heat up his dinner.
Oh,
He-
okay.
it's if you scroll back a little ways.
Oh, yep. AFK to heat up supper. Okay. We'll go to Essie then.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot again.
22 is a hit for 11. Ooh, ouch. All right.
Go over to this rock.
It is
And-
his turn. He is going to shout, "You will pay for this when I catch you!" And he's going to flee out of sight.
Pussy!
We'll save him for a future adventure.
Oh boy.
I'll say we stop combat, but Anwar is bleeding out. If you leave him there, he will die. It's up to you.
Okay.
Okay, just saying.
Anyone wanna
Do we want him?
ground?
Do we want him to die?
Do we need him to live?
I guess not.
We suddenly have another little blue bird following us.
Actually, no. I take that back. I am gonna heal him.
Okay. I'll say he remains unconscious, but you slap a
Stabilize.
healing on
Stabilize
him,
him.
Let me
stabilize him. Yep. Rest him up against a rock somewhere. Or do you want to take him with you?
No, we're not taking him. We stabilize him and leave him.
Okay.
His brother will come back for him.
Maybe.
But just remember this, because I have advantage with him now.
Oh, yeah. Because it's, yeah, okay. So, you press on. You leave him in the shade somewhere, stable but unconscious. And the brother nowhere to be found. And you are away from that little encounter. The bird continues to follow you, continues to harass you.
I continue to ignore it.
Okay.
You need to harden your heart, Zafar.
Harden. My heart is aflame.
I mean, pirates with the no mercy, and sea being a harsh mistress and whatnot.
There is no hardness.
Totally get it.
There is no hardness to flame.
Look at this doofus. Idiot.
He's all about passion.
Yes, don't worry. The flame consumes all.
Abdul gets it.
After you travel for a while, you're kind of winging it now. You're just generally heading east and looking for landmarks in the desert. So make me another survival roll.
Much
That's a
better.
pretty good one. Not only do you have a pretty good idea of which direction you're heading in,
Oh, you bitch. You are a bitch. You know that?
but you also find a nice
Not
little
even
oasis
trained.
to rest at.
You might want to save those
To the good rolls?
for the roles you really need.
Alright.
Like the damage rolls of 2.
Yeah, that's no wonder why you're rolling ones.
Check out this map. This is the map I'm really happy with. This one came out really nice. I like this one.
Hell yeah, that is great.
So you find a nice little oasis. It seems like it's got some clean water. I mean, you've got an expert on water here to let you know that it's clean water.
Unless she's lying to us.
Unless she's lying to you. And you can find a good shady spot to wait out the day before your final leg to that little town there that I have no information on, so who cares? And if you want to set up watches as you rest up for the day, please do.
I'll take first
I will
watch.
take the first one. Oh.
All right, I'm back, but I'm eating.
It's fine.
I
They,
would.
Watched.
they knocked out, or you knocked out the first guy, the other guy ran. And then Zafir bandaged him up and left him in the shade.
Oh,
See, that's what
You
happens when
know,
we leave.
that way we'll be looking over our shoulders for the rest of our lives.
Yes.
I will take third watch.
You've created the BBEG.
That was easy.
Damn it, Jamie.
Yeah, right. That would be funny. I might.
Well, I haven't technically taken anything from the tomb, so
Okay,
Oh,
not all of
boy.
you are here. If I tell you something quickly, you guys won't look it up, will you? For Storm King?
No.
no.
I mean, I own the module.
The BBEG's game, their name is Imrith.
Ah!
I was like, motherfucker. I'm changing it, obviously, but I was like, I have to tell them because
Oh, that's
or
that's
her
funny.
name is Imrith. I was like, you.
That is funny.
Ugh.
There's only so many fantasy names, apparently.
Mm. I don't know, that fucking
Alright.
fantasy name generator online, top tier.
Yeah. So
Yes, we
of course,
do.
as you're waiting at the oasis, the annoying squawking bird appears and does its best to make it hard to take a long rest.
Can we trap it in a jar or something? I know it's like incorporeal, so we probably can't, but like, would love to.
I mean, trap genies.
Good point. Don't get us killed while we sleep.
You're saying we can make our own genie?
The genie takes the form
I
of
mean-
a blue bird that squawks. It's
We
got
Let's have to
have
have one of those
delicious-
urns and stuff in it.
500 gold and it's yours.
Abdul goes into his little, thingy all the time. He's our little genie. What is magic?
maybe you can bring
I'm
it
not
inside with you.
Genie. It's the genie's home. I'm just visiting him.
Genie adjacent.
All right.
You're genie adjacent.
Who has who has what?
Who has-
I have the
You
gold
have-
beans.
You have the playing cards. I know that.
I've got the mask.
Oh, you meant
Hun-
watches.
Hunter has the
sorry.
playing cards. No, I mean, sorry. Who has what actual items do you have? So you have the playing cards.
Brian
Akik
has
has
the
what?
necklace.
and
I also have
the
the urns.
and the oil.
Yep.
Brian has all that.
I have the urns and the necklaces, yeah. The
Okay,
chains.
and Abdul has the funeral mask. Okay.
Mhm.
So who takes first watch?
Me.
Roll me a d20. Okay. Who has second watch?
Me.
Roll me a d20. Okay. During second watch, Akik, you have a dream. You dream. You are aware that it's a dream. You are pulled into conscious reality in a dream state. You're standing knee deep in water in an otherwise black void, which is unusual for you since you have dark vision. You're not used to not being able to see. What you can see is just the water lapping at your knees. And in the distance, you see a flickering blue light. And it grows closer and closer. And that's the wrong music, because it's not ominous, it's more spooky. As the Hama spirit floats towards you, it gets about 10 feet in front of you, and then it assumes the form of a man. He's older, elderly really, with a trimmed white beard, bald, wearing colorful robes, wearing 6 familiar necklaces, gaudy ass chains. And he just looks at you, waits to see if you speak first.
Let me guess. You're the dead guy that we took the stuff from.
Such disrespect.
Well, you're dead. You don't need it anymore, so what the hell?
Still, That is not the point. I will haunt you to the end of your days, unless you return my necklaces to my tomb. Keep the mask, I don't care. Keep the cards. I don't need the urns.
Just the necklaces?
But the necklaces are mine.
What do you want with them? You're dead. I don't get it.
It is the principle.
Why didn't you want your kids to have your stuff?
They were fools, idiots, morons. They did not do anything in life to earn their own keep. They wanted to live purely off me. They do not
They crossed
deserve
us,
this.
and now they're lucky they didn't join you.
I saw that. It was a rare show of mercy from tomb robbers.
Yeah, I don't know why you did that, but I would have just let him die. No offense.
The image kind of shimmers a little bit, and then it appears 5 feet closer to you as he kind of leans in. He says, "If you do not return my necklaces, then the curse of the evil eye be upon you." And then he kind of just slowly starts to fade away. You can still say whatever you want, but it looks like he's hung up the phone. So
Well, no, I was going to say, do I know what the evil eye means?
yes, you would definitely know that the evil eye, it's something that everybody kind of lives in fear. It's like the opposite of fate, whereas fate will help you. It's kind of like a curse. It's almost like what the Vistani do in Ravenloft. He could be bluffing.
All right.
But it is something that most people live in fear of.
Okay.
And then you wake up.
Okay.
You wake up probably a little bit shook. A little bit. Were you taking the third watch, or was that going to be Hunter? Hunter was taking the third watch, right?
Yeah.
I might as well take it with her.
Okay. So you wake up, and Abdul is probably just waking her up, because it's roughly the end of watch.
You alright?
Yeah,
Once
he looks
we're on-
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to tell her what happened. My dream.
Okay.
Did we figure out like an evaluation for the gold? Like I know we did for the urns, and I couldn't for the cards. But did we get evaluation for the necklaces?
Not yet.
Can I try?
You haven't evaluated the mask either. Yeah, give me an intelligence check.
Nope. They're definitely
It's tough.
worth money.
They're probably worth a lot.
Okay. Oh, we're killing it.
Yeah.
So what do you?
Did you
wanna
take
do?
the circle too? You took that, right?
Yeah. Hunter happened.
The big gold ring. Okay.
Oh yeah, I have that.
He doesn't seem to care about that either.
Do you want to go back and return it, or do you want to see if we can get there? We're halfway there. Well, we have 2 more days of travel. We could go return it if you're afraid, or we can pass this fucking curse on to the next guy. You know?
I mean,
I don't know if that's how it works. Or we could try and go with the original plan of seeing a priest and seeing if that helps.
True.
And if it doesn't, well, then we might have to return it.
if you go back there, might run into his sons again on the way.
Yeah, but they weren't tough.
No.
They were.
So
I mean-
yeah, I think
If
Wait,
we
we're
were
still-
going to return it, you could just give it to the sons.
The only ones awake are those two at the moment.
I was gonna say who's awake right now.
Yeah.
I would say it's just SC and yeah.
Sorry, my bad.
It's okay. I would like you both to make a perception roll while you're conversating.
I'm so good, guys. Okay, thank you.
All right, it's a good thing that you rolled that, because while you're sitting on the shore talking, you notice something moving in the water slowly towards Zafir and Abdul, where they are sleeping soundly on the shore.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Something big.
You see that?
Do I see it once he points it out?
Yes, it's
Okay.
like a rippling path along the water.
All right. Yeah. And I'm gonna immediately start going over to like get the guys up.
Okay, well, we'll roll initiative, and we'll see how quickly you can wake them.
Oh my god.
Should we roll initiative yet?
No. Okay, so as you notice it, it makes it to the shore, and it is not going to bite. It is slowly going to start working its way, like it's going to wrap itself around Zafir.
Strangle.
And it doesn't
Yeah.
seem to notice that there's other people on the shore or care, because it's just an animal.
It's gonna unhinge its jaw and try and swallow him whole.
I'm just going to wrap around this guy over here.
Just to cuddle.
And it's going to make the roll. Okay.
Eating like snake.
Yeah, it does not get a good grip on you yet. And I'm going to hide that now that I remembered.
Unhinge your jaw.
Eat like snake. Okay. And now that I've closed that. Okay, next. Essie.
All right. I'm going to scream, "Wake up!" And I'm gonna take out my longsword. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
I will say
Go
that
right
she
here.
yells enough to wake you guys. Your eyes flutter open to see a very creepy looking constrictor snake attempting to wrap itself around Zafir.
Oh.
And I'm
Yeah.
going to
Good morning.
two-handed attack it.
Okay, after a Keeks roll, you guys can do your initiatives. Ooh, that's a hit. That sure
I'm
is.
rolling for 8 damage.
Wow, that's a good hit. Whap! Okay.
And that's it.
Right? It's
Oh.
right. You're
Oh.
you're a geek.
I didn't hear you say a keek. All right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I can get right to there. And I will make an attack, except apparently I closed my character sheet.
Okay, 4 points of damage. Wow, that snake is realizing he made a bad choice.
That's probably
Alright.
a miss.
Yes, that is a miss. The other two of you can
Yeah.
roll initiative, and we'll, as you stumble out of sleep. And it is the top of the round. The snake's turn. The snake is actually going to bite at Akik because you hit him last
Good.
with a
I
hiss
mean,
and a
not
snap.
good, but
It makes a bite, hits AC 22,
Oh boy.
and does 5 piercing damage.
Ow.
And Abdul, you are prone. It takes
I
half
will
your
use
movement to
my
get
action
vertical.
to roll over to the next space and then stand up.
That's
my
all it
move.
takes. Move. Yep.
And then Eldritch Blast at the snake.
All right. That is a hit, and that is actually enough to kill the snake.
nice.
Bam! All right. So, it's not too
Snake
terrible.
for dinner.
You did it. Yeah, snake for dinner. Well, now everyone's awake.
Snake
Wonderful.
surprise.
All right, I'll tell you all about my fantastic dream that I had. Evil eye. All right.
Is this like a vision for the future or a different kind of fantastic dream?
It's like I saw the dead guy that we robbed from, and he's starting to curse me. I don't know
Oh,
if it's just me specifically or our group, but with the evil eye. So that's something to think about.
did he specify why?
He wants his gold chains back. He doesn't care about anything else.
Oh, well, you have those, so the rest of us are pretty good.
Probably.
That is why I said we just gotta pass it off to the next sucker, and then it's their problem.
Well,
I
I think
don't know.
I don't know that it works that way. It might.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, it works that way.
Can't you
But if we
guys
sell it,
fucking support me?
if we get rid of these things, if we sell them, turns out it doesn't work that way, and we're still cursed, then we have to figure out a way to get them back so that we can return
It
them.
definitely works that way. All you have to do is get rid of them, sell them to the
Just
next guy.
believe.
Persuasion.
My -1 insight. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. Like, that's. And if it doesn't work, then we just go to a priest and get the bird away. And then if that doesn't work, then we gotta buy him back and whatever.
Did he say why the necklaces were important?
No,
What makes them valuable to him?
I don't know. He didn't say.
Oh, okay. It's probably fine then.
He also said his sons were lazy idiots, and that's why he didn't want them getting stuff. I said, yeah,
Well,
you're lucky they're
you
also
know-
not dead.
Yeah, I don't know why we didn't finish that one off.
Because fire, hearts, and light or something.
Because it is not good for your soul to leave a dying man in the desert.
Right, that's why you finish him off.
Ugh.
Yeah, see? You gotta think more like these guys.
Sure.
Don't want to be looking over your
Sure.
shoulder the rest of your life.
I'm
Says the bird on the rock.
I am not the one being haunted.
All right, I would like to
Yeah,
look
yeah.
around for some medicinal herbs that might help me to heal a little.
I mean, I can take a look at it for you.
Keek is being haunted.
I could take a look at
The
it
rest
for
of
you.
us should be fine.
Are you making a roll, Jamie?
Yeah. As an action, you can spend 1 use of a healer's kit to tend. How many uses does a healing kit have?
10, I believe.
Alright.
What we need is a strong, tanky cleric.
Oh, no. That's not going to be good enough.
I don't think so, yeah.
Oh, you don't need to make a medicine roll.
No?
No, just as
Oh,
an action, you can
because of the
spend
food?
1 use of the healer's kit
Oh,
to
okay.
tend to a creature. You just make the healing roll. So it's 1d6
See how
plus
much?
4 plus additional 1d6 plus 4 plus additional hit points equal to the creature's maximum number of. Wait, what? A maximum number of hit dice.
That would be 1.
1d6 plus 4.
Nice, that's exactly what I lost.
Nice.
That's pretty good. I guess that makes it so that when you're higher level, at least it does a little bit more. Okay. Otherwise, the rest of the day, I guess, passes without a hitch, but now you have to decide what you're doing.
Leave that. I leave that up to the cursed one.
Go on AFK for a minute.
Okay.
I say we go to the town we were headed to try and find a priest to lift this thing. Ask him what he knows about the evil eye.
Atta boy. That's
If
what
it
I
looks
like to
like-
hear.
If it looks like I'm screwed, unless I bring the chains back, then we'll bring the chains back.
Those are evil eyes. Like, is it like a specific thing, or is it just like a general,
Just misfortune.
In
Yeah.
5th edition, it functions as a permanent bestow curse.
Oh, cool.
I still don't know what that means.
It's a 3rd level necromancy spell.
All right, I'll look it up.
Oh, don't look it up. I've got it right here.
Oh,
In fact, I need you to make a wisdom save.
Oh my god.
As
Oh,
you
boy.
decide, as you definitively decide, we're going to head to.
we're going to go with this guy told us.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see which ability score, which one, which one's most
Whoa.
important to
Doesn't
you.
sound good.
Holy Dex.
All right. You have permanent disadvantage on ability checks and saving throws with your dex.
Oh, man.
You suddenly
For how
feel
long?
like
Permanent, you said.
permanent,
Permanent.
or until you can find a way to get rid of it.
I'm starting to change my mind.
I was gonna say.
Is anyone opposed to going back and returning these damn things?
No.
I'm sure
As
it'll be
in,
fine.
Oh, you're sure it'll be fine. Want to take them off my hands and tell me what you think after?
What's your insight?
Uh-oh. Everyone's freezing on me.
Oh no!
What is happening?
Although,
It must be on your end
It is,
you're-
because you're all
coming in fine for me.
me
you're
too.
all like cutting out and your videos are
Oh,
going wonky. What is up?
Oh, you have a microphone on your camera?
me?
Yeah,
No, I have a camera. I have a light on my camera that I'm trying to turn down, but
right. But every time you touch it, we're getting the crackly, like you're touching a microphone noise.
am I coming through the wrong mic?
Maybe.
I don't know. I mean, he's not wrong. I heard it too, but that's how the way I have heard you all night is how I always hear you. So I don't know.
Huh. Okay.
I mean, it sounds fine.
Yeah, I mean there is a microphone on the camera, but I don't use that microphone.
I wonder if it's not just also going through. I don't know.
Could be.
I don't know. All right. So, is Brian straightened out yet?
It looks like it's resolving.
Okay.
I think.
Guess we'll see.
It is that picking me up.
Oh.
Now I've switched it.
Oh wow!
Oh,
You sound
yeah.
closer. Okay.
Sounds good.
Well, there we go.
I have it singing all the time.
Yeah. I guess the camera mic must be decent enough that you don't notice that it's not the real mic until it's switched. Huh. Okay. So what are you doing then?
It sounds like Zafir is going to be our tiebreaker because I am okay with leaving, but it seems like Abdul wants to go now to the town.
It's not attack rolls, but it is ability checks and saving throws. It's still a lot.
Oh, Jim, are you watching? Hi, Jim.
Is Jamie? He's away.
Yeah.
All right.
Hi. Well, actually, it's 2-1 right now. Yeah, so that could make it a tie. So,
Mhm.
I mean, we could take the snake as a bad omen too, because that happened right after his dream.
Mhm.
Would I know? Would a snake, that snake type of animal, be typically in a water like this?
It would. They do have a natural swim speed, but it's not a huge oasis.
Okay.
And that was a big snake.
Yeah, well, it fucking looked like it. Okay. I will point that out. Be like, that's not normal. That should not be in here. It should not sustain itself in this small of an oasis. So unfortunately, if it
Yeah.
affects him, it affects us. Unless we abandon him. Which I don't think we should do.
That's
Glad
funny.
one person thinks so. Especially now that I'm cursed, my chances of even making it back to the damn thing to return them are smaller.
What? This took us a day? Was it a day? A day and a half?
About a day.
A day?
Yeah.
So it's
You're
just
only
a
about
day
you're only
back.
about a day away.
Yeah, I know, but now that I'm cursed, who knows how many more of these damn snakes or whatever I'm going to be attacked by.
We'll protect you for as long as we can. And when you are our ultimate downfall, you will no longer be the golden boy.
Great. That's all right. It's lonely at the top.
Aww.
We'll make your call.
Zahir, Zafir.
What are we doing?
That's up to you, actually.
Oh, why is it up to me?
Well, I want to bring the chains back now. And Darling agrees, but Abdul wants to press onward.
And while
So they
you were
want to see if you make it a tie or if you are going along with them.
I pointed out that the
I
snake
just
came
said
out
it'd probably be fine.
very persuasively.
Yeah, that's true. Mostly what you missed, Jamie, was me realizing that for who knows how long my microphone has been my camera's been picking up my microphone.
Oh. Can we wait 10 minutes and then I'll make a choice?
Sure.
Oh wait, I can.
Why? What's in 10 minutes?
I just gotta check something. Detect magic is not a ritual spell.
It should
It
be.
is.
I think it is.
Do you see?
Oh, it doesn't have the descriptor.
It is. I don't know why it wouldn't say that.
All right.
see
Well,
Jamie?
I want to ritually cast detect magic.
Okay. What are you looking for?
Magic on the necklaces.
No,
No, they're not
they're
magical.
just really fancy. They're just really fancy gold necklaces.
Can I do? I'm gonna take a page from Nate's book and cast augury.
Okay. Yeah.
Augury.
Yep.
I just need to check it really quick to make sure that I ask correctly. Okay. Plan to take within the next 30 minutes. Chooses. Okay. So I am going to look for the result of if we press on. If we go to the town, will we be able to get rid of the curse?
That's not the kind of question you can ask.
I know.
It's not a yes or no question. It's a is it good for us or not?
Is it good for us if we go to the town?
Or more specifically, you'd probably want to ask if it was good for him.
Me.
Okay,
Yeah.
I will. How do you pronounce your name?
Akik.
Is it good for Akik if we proceed to go to the town?
I think you had it right the first time. It was good for us.
Not up, Abdul.
As you look at the stars and you toss your tarot cards or whatever astrology thing you have to do to read the answer to your spell, you get a woe result.
Oh, yeah, no, we definitely should go return those.
What's good for Abdul is good for the whole party.
What's good for Aki is good for the whole party.
Deception.
Wow!
My insight is against that.
Just because you can be persuasive doesn't mean you're always going to be
Yeah.
Those are
Normally
persuasive.
you're not
Deception.
allowed. Yeah, normally you're not allowed to let players roll against each other in these situations. Otherwise, bards are dangerous.
Yes.
No,
Uh,
we should. If you're getting an overwhelming sense of dread, then we should probably return them.
Yes, it does not seem like it would be good for him. And in turn, not good for us unless we abandon him.
Well, he said we could keep the mask and the other and was it the
Urns and the playing cards.
and the
We can keep
Yeah.
everything
gold
else.
tablet thing.
That
Seal.
should all get us a decent amount of money.
Yeah,
Don't forget the gold plate.
Yeah.
Mhm.
yeah, that's what I was.
Yep.
We just gotta find it if we choose to go back to town, this other town, not where we came from. I just gotta find a more seedy market and see if I can get it melted and taken care of. I'm keeping the cards though.
But then you'll have Chris, and he's going to play rogue, so you can probably find a fence through that.
Hell.
All right, let's back.
You got to meet up with your rogue buddy who's waiting for you in Huzu's. All right, so you decide to backtrack, and while Akik is still suffering the effects of the evil eye, he stumbles and trips every now and then, and he's way less graceful of a character than what you've come to know. But your trip is almost supernaturally uneventful. Like even the regular small animals that you would see scurrying around you seem to be avoiding your passage back.
Bird.
And when you get back to that ravine, the guy's gone. So your assumption that his brother came for him is probably logical, but they are not here anymore. They're probably, who knows? But they wouldn't expect you to come back this way, so why would they be waiting here for you? And you do not see the bird until you get to the hilltop where the tomb is. And it's perched on the pile of dislodged dirt. And does not angrily squawk as you approach. It just merely perches and watches.
All right, let's go in and return these things.
If you were talking to this
You
guy,
hop-
you should have asked him if he actually really owed money to that guy.
Question. Very good question.
You hop down into the hole and go to the sarcophagus. And are you putting them back on the body or just tossing them in the sarcophagus?
I'm gonna put them all back around his neck like I found them.
Okay. You close it up
Mm-hmm.
with her help because she's the strong
Obviously
one.
getting help. Yeah.
Yeah. You got it.
Getting the stone back in place is going to be next to impossible because of how heavy it was.
I wasn't even planning on doing that.
But you climb out. It's a tomb ready for someone else to rob, but it's going to be someone else's problem.
Mhm.
And as you climb out of the tomb, you see the bird just kind of slowly dissipate. And you feel the weird effects of the evil eye seem to lift.
No more
Wait.
disadvantage on dexterity stuff.
No more disadvantage on deck stuff.
Oh,
All
good.
right,
There
can
you
we
go.
not rob graves anymore?
I'm
Yeah,
not
we'll just rob people on the
sure.
sea.
Normally, I would disagree with you, but at this point, yeah, I'm 100% with you.
You guys are no fun. It was just one time. It can't happen every time you rob a grave. Not everything can be cursed.
You really
It's
want
like
to test those odds?
There's like
course I
5
do.
more graves in here.
And probably only 2 of them have cursed stuff.
No, I'm not even sure if the rest
What are
of
you
these
even
graves or
basing
not.
that assumption on?
not logic and not anything other than pure whimsy and hope.
Okay. Yeah.
Unlike
Now-
any other character I have.
So are you still going to travel east to the town with the boat, or are you? Is that still the plan?
I don't think we need
I would
to
think
now.
so. Just
It's
be easier to fence stuff there.
yeah, I think it's still the same.
Oh, that's true.
Because we want to
Yeah.
go back to sell that stuff now because we don't want to go back where we started because they'll find
Mhm.
out. And we don't want to get arrested.
True.
So, and then a boat ride.
Well, I'm going to summarize the rest because having a trio of random encounters for the rest of this is just overkill at this point. You are able to navigate to what was the name of that town? Let's go back to the map. All right, you navigate to Turad without any trouble. It is a fairly smallish town, but there are ships available, and through your sailor ability, you can. It's free passage, right?
Free passage for my entire party.
You basically talk your way on in agreement for helping sail the vessel. You'll get free passage for everybody, and it's second nature for you. And you're back on the water where you want to be. And you sail to Sakak, the city of coins. The city of coins that is happy to help you fence whatever it is you want to fence.
Awesome.
The burial oils are worth 25 apiece. The gem-studded mask is worth 1,500.
Whoa!
Holy
I know.
Nice.
shit.
Sounds like
I
it worked
know.
out.
The
So are
necklaces
we-
each the necklaces were each 500.
Okay.
So that would have been
What's,
$3,000. But
Yeah.
still.
So we still made
The
it.
gold disc is worth 500, but unless you that's hard. That's harder to sell because it is technically a very
We're gonna have
clearly
to-
marked. Yeah, you got to find a fence through it. I'm going to say that the rogue hooks up with you guys, and through some contacts, he manages to get 250 for it if you're willing to take it.
You think
Ah.
you think burning hands would be enough to melt the
No.
details off of it so that you can sell it as just a large gold disc?
I would say no.
Hey, roll your persuasion against the DM. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. And the deck of cards is worth 250 by itself.
No, those are mine. I'm keeping them.
Well, I'm just saying that's how much they're worth.
Okay.
If you ever find yourself in a pinch. Although you guys are wealthy all of a sudden.
I was gonna say, are we going to?
You mean
are we,
I'm wealthy because I took
are
the
we-
mask, right?
Yeah,
are
I
we
guess.
splitting
No,
the
I'll share, I'll
proceeds
share.
between everyone? So how much? So 1,500 was the mask,
Yep,
Yep.
and then 250 for
for the disc. Yep, and then
the disc
25 each for the urns. So that's another 100.
divided by 4. So 462.5. So 462 each. Wow.
And as you make this windfall of money, somebody, for whatever reason, gets the bright idea that maybe we should go to Huzu's, have a little party, celebrate,
Oh, my hometown.
because that's where the next adventure is set.
I know
and
all
you-
the best places in Uzus.
And you will get level 2 for this.
Nice.
And that was fun. I liked it. Good to be back in Al Qadim now and then. Been too long.
Man, do I want to roll? Oh, the average is 6? Yeah. I'll take the average.
Now, is second level where you get your monk circled, Brian? Because if it is, this is where you have to start doing it manually.
No, it shows at level 3.
Oh, okay.
Ooh. I get action surge, and that's it.
I like how this, because it's second edition, it says, allow the party to share a story award of 2,000 XP plus 1 XP for every gold dinar retained.
What the heck is all this extra magic stuff?
What?
Chronergy?
Oh, it's because the Wildmount book is shared.
Graviturgy?
That's the weird spells that the second season of Critical Role was using. The gravity spells and the time spells. You can stop the stream if you haven't already.
Oh, stop